This is my Can You Filter Your Water slideshow presentation. The materials used was the materials that was sent to us by Dr. Dietrich, with the alum, gravel, the sand, the charcoal, cheesecloth. I got a coffee filter and used plastic cups. That's me holding one of my plastic cups. I used cheesecloth so that the sand wouldn't go through the holes in one of my cups, and then I used gravel and my charcoal with a coffee filter. In building the filter, I chose to first have a level of the dirty water being mixed with the alum. That would then pass through the gravel that was provided. Next step, the water would filter through the sand with the cheesecloth in the bottom of the cup. And then I chose to have the charcoal at the end of my filter to remove any odor or further impurities in the water. Here is a picture of my dirty water and me mixing the dirty water with the alum. And now I am attempting to pour the dirty water through my filter system of my plastic cups. Again, the first stage was the alum mixed with the dirty water, passing through then the gravel into the sand. I thought that I would use the gravel first so that most of the larger chunks of the debris would be caught in the gravel, and then passing through the level of sand to catch any of the smaller debris elements, and then finally through the charcoal, as I stated before, to remove any odors. That's me enjoying the science experiment. This is the result of my water filtration. It's not quite as dirty as the water that I started with. However, you can see some sediment from the charcoal. So I think perhaps maybe next time I would use less charcoal. On the inquiry continuum, I found that the learner sharpens or clarifies the question provided, because in the activity it was somewhat guided, asking questions on how we could create a water filter that is similar to the structure of the earth and how the earth naturally filters water. I also thought that the learner was directed to collect certain data simply because of the materials that were provided and the knowledge that we were actually going to filter some dirty water. Further, the learner formulates explanation after summarizing evidence on the continuum in number 3. Because we were asked questions like, did our water filter work? What could we have done differently? The learner is given possible connections. Again, I thought that the learner was guided into figuring out what could have been done differently. And finally, the learner communicates and justifies explanations, simply because we were asked to, what would you add to your filtration system and things of that nature. So I hope you enjoyed my experiment, and I look forward to watching everyone else's to see who had the cleanest water. Have a great night.